Hi guys, I'm here today with fall favorites. This is going to be a little bit different than the monthly favorites video that I do. When I do a monthly favorites video, it's usually items from my collection, sometimes newer items that I've been using all month and really love. And this is sort of things I've already been using in fall, but also bought and also am excited to use. So it's not necessarily tried and true recommendations, just things that I'm excited about for fall. So I have two nail polish picks. One is sort of a carryover from summer, except I've just still really been loving it. It's the Sweet on Peat from Nicole by OPI, and this is a really beautiful chartreuse green color, and it's part of the limited edition Tinkerbell collection that I saw last time I was at Walgreens. So as far as I can tell, this is still available, and this is the color Sweet on Peat. And even though we're moving away from the brights of summer, I have still been wearing this one a lot because I just really love it. It's a really great green. And then the other one is a new Essie color. This is one of their limited editions, and their new collection is very metallic and sparkly. And this one is called For the Twill of It. And I've noticed it's the one that's selling out in the displays the fastest, so I think it's pretty popular. The thing that I love about this is that, you know, there's a lot of these metallic kind of holographic nail polishes where you look at them in the bottle and they look so cool, and there's all these different colors running through them, but then you put them on your nails and they don't necessarily retain that effect. But this one really does. It has great coverage and it really retains this multicolored effect. It flashes kind of green and pink and silver. Now for face products, I really enjoy cream blush as we get into winter because I tend to have a lot more moisturizer on my face. I use a richer foundation, and I just like the way that cream products look. It creates a natural dewier finish as opposed to a dry powdery finish, and I just think that helps make my skin look like I'm wearing a little bit less makeup for the winter. So I've been using Tarte Dollface, and this smells like strawberries, and it's just a stick like this that you push up, and I just apply it directly to my cheeks. It's a light enough color that it just shears out, and I do it over my foundation but before powder. And then to go along with that, I also really love using cream highlights. This is a Victoria's Secret Pro. It's actually an eye brightening pen, and I don't know if it's even still available, but it's just a click pen with a kind of highlighting liquid in it, and I'm not necessarily recommending this exact one because I don't know if it's still available, but any kind of highlighting liquid will work, and I like to apply it just right here and then sort of blend it down into the cream blush. And I really love that. And that works with powder blush also. But I've been trying out a bunch of different ones. I don't have a favorite highlighter, but I have been tending more towards these liquid ones rather than the powder highlights. Although having said that, there is one powder blush that I'm absolutely in love with. This is Jordana, and the color is Touch of Pink. It's number 18. It's my first Jordana blush. And one day I just found myself on my way to work and I didn't have a blush. I didn't have one in my makeup bag, so I ran in and bought one of these, which I've been meaning to try forever anyway. And I'm just so impressed with this. And it's completely matte, and it just blends out. I have it on today, and it just blends out in a really velvety way. Very pigmented, but very blendable, which is an amazing combination for a drugstore blush. And I think this is only $2.99, so I'm a huge fan of this, and I definitely want to get more colors of these Jordana blushes. For eyes, I have one old favorite and one new favorite. The older favorite is the Kat Von D. This is the Ladybird palette, and it is her matte palette. And I didn't get much use out of this in the summer, although I did put it in my Shop My Stash video that I shot in DC, and I used it when I was there. But as you can see, it's very deep, rich colors, and in summer I was just doing more shimmery, lighter things. But this is just a really wonderful It's sort of like what the Naked Basics palette was for me in the summer, which is a collection of mattes that you can use to highlight and blend out and take down shimmer and line the eyes. Just sort of a very utilitarian palette to have in your makeup bag as a supplement. This is my fall version of that, because the Naked Basics palette doesn't have as many options of the deeper colors, whereas this, if you're doing a bronzier eye look or a blue look, there's this navy and there's this deep purple, which I used today to line my eyes, and then this highlight, which is just a gorgeous matte highlight that's the perfect color for me. So I'm just a huge fan of this. I think it's really useful. It's still available. It has a huge mirror. It's available at Sephora. Really good value. A newer palette is by Maybelline Eye Studio. This is one of the limited edition eyeshadow palettes that's part of the Fall 2013 collection, which has been, I've seen it on an end cap at Walmart, or no, Walgreens, and smaller displays in other drugstores. Widely available. They have a lot of product on the displays, so it should be pretty easy to get your hands on this. Purple is the main theme of this entire collection. This one is called Autumn Dream, and this was just by far the one that jumped out to me. Really gorgeous jewel tones and so pigmented. I'm wearing this purple one just sort of as a wash over my eyes today, but I'll just swatch these for you quickly. So there's this light champagne shade, there's this purple shade, there's this emerald green that's it's almost like a dampened emerald green is how I would put it, or slightly dulled. And then there's this amazing navy that in the palette, it has sort of sparkles on the top level, so it looks like it's a pretty light navy, but look at that. It's so deep and dark, but when it's applied, the little lighter blue sparkles in it still show up. So just really gorgeous collection of shades. And here those are swatched on my hand. This is my first Eye Studio quad, and I'm really impressed with how pigmented the colors are, how blendable. And I've already used this, as you can see, I've already really had my fingers in there playing around with it and using it quite a bit. The only downside to this palette is it's hard to create a whole look with this, because this highlight is very glittery and it's also pretty sheer, as you can see. So it doesn't work very well as a highlight. It's too sparkly. But that would be my only criticism. Other than that, this is an amazing value and really beautiful colors. Then I just have one more thing for my fall favorites, and this is the lip look that I have on right now, and it is the liner by Jordana called Baby Berry, which I've talked about before, and I first heard about from Beauty Broadcast, Emily Noel. And this is just a really, I don't know, it just looks kind of like a drab pink, but it's kind of magical. It's like your lips but better, and it also goes under everything. So I'm loving it for fall with these plummier, richer berry colors that are coming out. And what I have on today is this, and then on top of that I have another one of the Maybelline limited edition shades from the new collection. This one's called Raspberry Ablaze, and I really love this color. It's just very rich and plummy without being too much. So that is all. Those are my fall favorites, things that I've been using a lot, and also some other newer items that I'm really excited about for fall. And I just love this time of year for makeup. I love when the colors start getting deeper, and then I really love when the holiday collections start to come out and there's all that gold and silver and sparkles, and it's just fun. It's a fun time of year. So I hope that you're having a good fall. Let me know if you have any questions about anything, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.